As we know, left brain is our logical mind, rational mind. That is where we make all of our rational decisions, especially our work, business-related decisions. And that's what we think, that we are rational being. We all think that we are rational. Other people are emotional, but we are rational. We make rational decisions. We think logically. That's how we think. Well, the reality is, experts tell us that most of our decisions are driven by the right side of the brain, which is basically an emotional brain, not logical brain. So the question is, why people would buy a $20,000 Rolex watch? Would you have a logic or rational to buy a watch to watch time for $20,000? And marketers understand that very well. Expert marketers understand very well that most of our decisions are made by the right brain, not the left brain. So they work very hard on it, and they create an image and perception and branding where we are willing to spend $20,000 to watch a Rolex watch, to watch time. Maybe we are smart enough not to say that, but for a lifestyle, of course, I bought 20,000 Rolex watches for a lifestyle because I can afford it. That's exactly they want you to think. So what happens usually, we make most decisions from the right brain, from our emotional side, and then we create a rationale for it. We think that we are rational, we'll think logically, and that is how we make decisions. Sometimes we are emotional, but most of the time we are making rational decisions, right? That's what we think. Reality is, most of the time we are making emotional decisions and then creating a rationale for it. Let me ask you this. How many of you ever hired a person which you don't like? One. What about others? Okay, a few more. But in majority of the cases, we recruit or hire people we like, and then we create a justification. What you see on this big picture here? You see a big elephant, right? And along with the elephant, you see a tiny rider, tiny rider. I will ask you to, for a few moments, just visualize yourself as a tiny rider with your rational mind, because as I mentioned earlier, all the time you are thinking that I'm rational, so your logical mind is always with you. And you are this tiny rider with your logical mind. And think of the elephant as your right brain or emotional side. So how does it happen? If you are a smoker, you would say, logically, I should not smoke, right? That's your logical thinking, left brain. But it is the right brain which will say, I could start quitting from next month, or I will make a plan, or I would do it after my vacation. You want to go to gym. That's your rational thinking, logical thinking. But your emotional brain would say, I will start from tomorrow. Today I'm tired. Or I'm already doing dieting probably, so I could delay the going to gym a little later, right? That is how you work. So elephant is not easy to control. Our willing power is always very weak. Your willing power is with you in your logical mind. That is where willing power is. Big elephant is our emotional mind, which does not go by logic, it goes by moods. But there are other habits elephant very obediently follow. When you get up in the morning and brush your teeth, elephant doesn't question that. Elephant only questions the discretionary things, whether you should go gym or not. Every day you get up at a certain point of time and you go to work. Every day, work days, right? Elephant doesn't question that. Elephant only questions if you decided to go on a weekend, the same routine, right? You have a big fight with elephant on the weekend to do the same routine you do 5 days a week. Because elephant knows it's discretionary. So the one way is really to train our elephant is to establish habits. Train the elephant so much, so many times, so regularly you go to bathroom to brush your teeth, the elephant says, it's a given routine. There is no question of even asking why. But when it comes to gym, it says why. Elephant is not bad all the time. If you are able to train your elephant, elephant can do wonders for you. What is passion or what is being passionate? It's basically really emotional. Now, we also think being emotional is not a good thing. Well, overly emotional probably is not a good thing, but emotions are a natural part of human being. And if we could train our elephant, in other words, if we could train our right brain or right mind we could achieve wonderful results. That's how people achieve it.